Howdy, curious minds. Get ready to dive into the Amazonian waters and unravel the mysteries of one of the world's largest and most fascinating freshwater fish. The Pirarucu, its name, of Tupi origin, means red fish, a nod to the vibrant color of its flesh. But beyond its impressive beauty, the Pirarucu has a truly surprising life cycle, full of incredible adaptations that have allowed it to survive for millions of years. A unique survival strategy. Imagine a fish that can breathe air. Yes, the Pirarucu has a modified swim bladder that acts like a primitive lung, allowing it to surface and breathe in oxygen waters. This feature is vital, especially during the dry season when many Amazonian rivers and lakes become shallower and have less dissolved oxygen. It's a survival strategy that sets it apart from almost all other fish. It's like it has a plan B to stay alive, ensuring its dominance in the Amazon's waters. Innovative, reproductive behavior, but the Pirarucu's journey begins long before it becomes this giant. It all starts with an elaborate mating ritual. Male and female prepare a nest at the bottom of the river, a safe spot where the eggs will be laid and protected. This parental care is rare and admirable in the aquatic world. After spawning, the male's role becomes even more crucial. He guards the eggs with impressive dedication, warding off predators and ensuring the future offspring have the best chance to survive. He fiercely protects them, displaying a territorial behavior that few fish species exhibit. When the eggs finally hatch, a new phase begins. The fry, still very small and vulnerable, remain under the father's watchful eye. He guides and protects them, swimming in circles around them, forming a kind of protective cloud. This phase is critical for the survival of the young Pirarucus. The diet of a top predator. As they grow, young Pirarucus begin to explore their surroundings but still stay close to their father's protection. Their initial diet consists of small invertebrates and zooplankton, but they quickly become voracious predators, consuming other fish and crustaceans. The Pirarucu's growth is impressive. Under ideal conditions, they can reach colossal sizes, growing to over 10 feet long and weighing hundreds of pounds. That's why they're called Amazonian giants. This accelerated growth rate is fundamental for their survival in such a competitive ecosystem. As a top predator, the Pirarucu plays a fundamental role in the Amazon's ecological balance. Its presence indicates the health of the aquatic ecosystem, as it can only thrive in biodiverse environments. Cultural and economic value. However, the Pirarucu's life isn't just about grandeur. They face numerous challenges, from natural predation to fishing pressure. Unfortunately, overfishing and habitat loss have put this species at risk in some regions. That's why conservation is so important to ensure future generations can witness the magnificence of this fish. In addition to its ecological importance, the Pirarucu has significant cultural and economic value for the Amazon's riverside communities. It's an important source of food and income, with artisanal fishing being a traditional practice that sustains many families. Conservation and sustainable management efforts. Thanks to management and aquaculture efforts, the Pirarucu is recovering. In several areas, captive breeding not only helps preserve the species in the wild but also generates income for local communities, showing that it's possible to reconcile economic development with environmental protection. The Pirarucu's story is also one of resilience and conservation. Thanks to the efforts of researchers, local communities, and government agencies, sustainable Pirarucu management has become a model for the conservation of other Amazonian species. Fishing is controlled with quotas and closed seasons, and captive breeding has proven to be a promising alternative. These actions not only protect the Pirarucu, but also promote the sustainable development of the communities that depend on it. A link to the distant past. The Pirarucu is considered a living fossil, meaning it has morphological characteristics that have remained virtually unchanged for millions of years. Its primitive form and ability to breathe air are reminiscent of times when fish began to explore life outside of water. Studying the Pirarucu is like having a window into the evolutionary past, helping us understand how aquatic life adapted and evolved over time. Current threats and challenges. Despite advancements in conservation, the Pirarucu still faces challenges. Deforestation, river pollution, and climate change are constant threats to its habitat and survival. The expansion of agriculture and livestock, as well as illegal mining, contribute to the degradation of Amazonian ecosystems, directly impacting the Pirarucu and countless other species that depend on these environments. The future of the Amazonian giant. The Pirarucu's future depends on continued conservation efforts and awareness of the importance of protecting the Amazon. Supporting sustainable fishing, consuming responsibly sourced products, and advocating for preservation are actions that help ensure future generations can also witness the grandeur of this fish. The Pirarucu is more than just a fish. It's a symbol of the Amazon's natural wealth, and a reminder of our responsibility to protect it. Connecting people and nature. The Pirarucu's story is an invitation to reflect on the interconnectedness between humans and nature. By understanding the life and challenges of this aquatic giant, we can be inspired to act for conservation and value the biodiversity around us. Every Pirarucu swimming in the Amazon's rivers carries with it an ancient story and the hope of a more balanced future for all. The Pirarucu's life cycle is a true lesson in resilience and adaptation. From tiny larva to imposing giant, each stage is a testament to the Amazon's incredible biodiversity and the importance of protecting these natural treasures so they can continue to fascinate us for many, many generations. Is there another Amazonian species you'd like to learn about in detail?